Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. This is Saiyan of Legend with another old school RuneScape video. Today we are going to be heading into the dangerous, the dark, the insatiable wilderness to fight Chaos Druids. Now obviously going into the wilderness you want to bring stuff that you don't mind losing, or at least less than 4 of those important items. Now these guys have a special place in my heart, honestly, because as a low level, when I was looking to train up my herb lore, or when I needed to build up a supply of prayer potions or anything for bossing, these guys were the ideal spot for me. They're so easy to one-shot at such an early level, so it makes them extremely quick to kill. They drop mid to high level herbs and tons of beginner level herbs. So you get easy attack potions, easy strength potions, defense, anti-poisons, energy potions. You can get Ranar seed, Ranar weed, and the snape grass that you need to make them, and vials of water if that's your thing. But nonetheless, I used to kill these things when I was like maybe level 4 or 5 herblore. These guys were the best way to kickstart herblore training at absolutely no cost. You bring yourself a whip or a dragon scimitar, and these guys just drop like flies. Because I'm a higher level right now, and these guys actually aggro onto me to begin the fight most of the time. They start off with a snare spell that lasts less than a second, or they just come up and try to punch you in the face, and then you just send them back to Lumbridge. Another great thing that they've managed to drop are the Chaos Druid heads. It's not terribly significant, but when you're a low level, picking these things up and stacking them in your bank and saving them for prayer training is just absolutely monumental. I mean, Chaos Druid heads are not the best heads you can get out there. Probably Hill Giant heads are way better in terms of value, but they stack up really nice. And when you have the that little head storing device in your inventory, you can send the heads off to the bank well, not for free, but for soul charges, for 1 soul rune per head. So it saves you on banking trips. The combination of the herb sack and the looting bag makes it so that you can pretty much stay here for an entire hour. Actually, that's as long as I did this grind for, to see how much I could get from these guys in an honest trip. So the combination of those 2 bags, it's absolutely amazing. Now, admittedly, you are in the wilderness here, so I'm not going to lie, there is obviously a minor threat of being jumped by another player, but you're at level 3 wilderness here. Any one-click teleport will work, any teleport in your spellbook will work, any piece of jewelry, and more than likely you could probably run out of here before somebody actually manages to take you down. And then, to be perfectly honest, nobody is camping Chaos Druids, nobody's skull tricking here anymore. I think those days are over, don't you? But still, I mean, just the fact that the risk is there at all means that I will never bring important items here. The best thing I have right now are my whip and my defender and fire cape. I will not risk more than that. I mean, even though I'll say that you're probably not going to die, you never know. If somebody runs past you to do wind orbs or air orbs, and they see you in something fancy, they might log into their alt or their pure and take you down, try to snag you for coins. So the threat is minor, but it is there. Don't risk it, because you know, when something can go wrong, it tends to go wrong, or at least that's usually how my luck works in life. So it's really easy to stack up herbs with these guys. Great way to kick off herblore training for any level, really. If you just want to do some free prep for any boss, Ranar weeds are pretty abundant. They drop so quickly that even though the drop rate is rarer than the low level stuff, you kill these guys so fast. It's honestly, it's really hard to keep up sometimes. I wanted to pick up all the bones and bury them in between each kill, because I hate wasting experience. But oh man, keeping up was, it kept me on my toes. At least it kept me awake throughout this whole challenge, or this whole grind, I should say. Not much else to do here. I wish these guys would drop the Zamorak robes, because then there would be more money value in these guys. But then again, it would take up more space in the inventory, probably have to bank more often. So I mean, it's fine. They do drop unholy molds in case for whatever reason you need one and you don't want to buy one from the GE or a store. I don't even know if they're available in stores, but anyway. A nice little coin stack going with these guys. Obviously these guys are broke. They don't bring important stuff into the wilderness because they don't want to get PK'd either, but that's what I'm here doing. So at the end of this, keeping track of the KC, I should have had my loot tracker on. I admit that now, but I never use it. I'm not accustomed to using it, so when it comes to exactly how many I've killed in this video, I have to apologize that I have no idea. They do stack up some mithril bolts. You can use these to make sapphire enchanted bolts if you plan on taking on the Phantom Musma with all your beautifully acquired herbs and potions. So just a little FYI for you there. I don't think they drop clue scrolls. I'm pretty sure I would have had at least 12 of them if they did. So I gotta say ixnay on the close gray. Another great thing about these guys is they have an absolute 0 Slayer level requirement to kill. So anybody of any level can kill these guys. You could even kill them in free to play for crying out loud if you wanted to. So if there are any other things that you guys used to do at lower levels or that you might be doing now for experience training or just for GP, some monster grinds or anything really, just mention them in the comment below and I'll take a look at them and possibly try them out myself and make a video out of them for you guys. So that would really help. Here for the final price check of everything we got in 1 hour of these Chaos Druids. We're going to include the bolts in this. Next to our buddy Perdu, we managed to gather 303 KGP from one of the easiest monsters to kill. Look at that stack of herbs. You can't, for early herblore training, you can't beat it. They're there if you want them. All those Ranars, 21 of them. They die so fast. It's really up to you. But that'll be it for the video today, people. I'm Saint of Legend, and I'll see you in the next one.